Alright, welcome back once again. We are heading into our third episode, aka Elmshorn. And for this one, a private collector is having us building new public aquarium for them with a centerpiece. So, we got our two power combis, and the centerpiece needs to have 5 different animals. Alright. We will not want to put a bully in here then. Two, three, four. We do not have anything that goes for green pellets yet, so we will not have one that does it at all. One, two, three, four. Sufficient water quality. We will go to some of our decorations for that. See if we can spoof it a little bit. Which one's bumping it up to 70? Foxface rabbitfish. Okay, so let's throw the thing for a little bit of a loop here. Okay. Alright, idea time. Okay. And crisis averted. Now crisis absolutely averted. First we'll do, remove our big problem here, which is going to be the one that requires 70. Put them in their own tank for now. And now that one is good to go. Wait. The hermit crab requires 870. You little motherfucker. Yeah, I know he's gonna get eaten. Whoops. I forgot this was supposed to be a much more family-friendly series of videos. And I just dropped an MFer. So sorry. There we go. That's one thing, every time you start a new level, you will always need to hire new staff on. Okay. We need to expand just a little bit more, and then we're ready to actually unpause and get this rolling. There we go, we have a new tank setup. And we can not only use that to pull our little hermit crab over, but we can do a few other things with it too. Yes, if you hover, I was trying to figure out that earlier. If you hover over the fish itself, it will show you just how many you have per tank. As you can probably tell, we're just separating some of those extra rocks that we no longer need for filtration. Some kelp in that one. Sea grapes in that one. Put 2 driftwood caves in there. And now we'll open the aquarium. Okay, so the collector wants us to do some disco shrooms. And that's not just a cheeky thing either. Okay, protein skimmer, which will upgrade the quality. And we'll immediately start downloading the protein skimmer. And these are the guys that don't like light. Okay. It'll really explode the studio space here, though. Then we explode that studio space. So, this whole area here will be what I consider our centerpiece, as opposed to just that larger observation tank, the deep tank. Oh yeah, that's right, that's how we can get to the guest slots. We hit the prestige button. And that's how we can find out what people are sick of as well. No, see, that one right there, when I was talking about the armor for the longhorn cowfish, starts off as a size 4. When the Voltaine's lionfish grows larger, it can eat fish that are size 4 or smaller. But it can't eat the longhorn cowfish, which, though starts at a size 4, also starts with a size 8 armor rating for eating. Alright, so need to make a toolbox quick because well, let's face it, I didn't exactly prepare this as well as I probably should have. And by that I mean not at all. There we go, now we got a tool spot and a broom stand, I guess. Coming soon, but y'all don't get to look at it yet. Because that will drag our prestige down. Like, people will get salty that we have it there with nothing in it if they can see it. The daddy back cannot be... Okay, this is a congener as opposed to a con-specific, so it has a lot wider variety. Oh yeah, the panther grouper. This thing, when fully grown, can also not eat the longhorn cowfish. I love those armor ratings, boys. So, lights. It does need them, so you know, let's go ahead and hit our fast forward button. I forgot that I did not do that. Okay. Our ale has grown. So that's always good, I guess. So then we're going to have that protein skimmer. Start working on the large filter next. Attitude Disco Show. Except I don't have one yet. Hey, how about that? So now we can throw those in. Hey, there we go. We don't even have it visible to the public yet. It's already a hit. Alright, so now we have fulfilled all the conditions that our disco mushrooms need. It's going to be like a 44 science tank, so that's going to be very good for our current science input. Now we'll unpause it quick, let all that build up fast. Again, we're running this at double speed. And now on, so it's basically to build another one of these tanks. Oh, who knows, it might be deep wall tank. It's actually much more like if that was as deep as that. Go ahead and do our heater first, just so we can maybe get some ground on the fish. Is there any single... Nope, none of them. None of them that we have one or well, some of them that we have only one of, and none of them that we have zero. That's going to cause some prestige hits, but that's also going to speed up our fish. We kind of need that, if I'm honest. And now we have the large heater, which is going to be an asset when we do a deep tank because of the fish that we're going to be doing stuff with. There we go. Put some fizzy lifting drinks over there and there. Got benches, garbage, and fizzy lifting drinks. What more can you ask for? Panthered grouper, that's one. Gonna start working on our Voltaine's lionfish though. I like Voltaire's lionfish. You know what I mean? And we'll start making this section deeper in preparation. Not gonna lie. Not as good as Paradox music, but still just enjoyable and takes the edge off. And now we have our deep tank. Of course, as you can see here, they require platforms and stairs to get up to. As you can see our staff doing on that neat observation tank. So now we'll start moving people out of the way. Because we are about to there we go, make our 2 wall tanks. There we go, right up here. Platform and stairs. I don't know why I was being so stupid about that, but I was. So please forgive me. And now we are going to get a few things running on this now. So we've got our platforms. We're going to be prepping for every fish we download from here on out to be going into these 2. One of them that we're going to start with is that new grouper that we got. And again, so sorry about the voice. Just a little bit scratchy. Tea's kind of helping though, so that's nice. Alright, so we'll put our large filter at each of these and a large heater. There we go. And apparently doesn't care that you are not at the spot you need to be with the fish itself, as long as you have this stuff around and have it started, all that. So let's go ahead and actually get some food for the grouper there. Let's unpause this, get rolling again. All kinds of people are stoked to see this grouper. Meanwhile, I forgot to drag that I guess observer out of there. In the meantime, we are just awaiting for research. And the big reason I'm honestly doing the Voltane and that one first is that I can put the Longhorn at its smallest size and where it still won't manage to get eaten. Actually, no. Oh yeah, that's right. I was about to rethink what I was saying. I'm glad I didn't. We can just go ahead and hire full staff right now, why not? Hire the full staff and we'll just leave this one empty for now. Alright, now our panther grouper has grown, so that's going to help us out. There we go, that's just to make sure everything is helped along in the right direction much swifter. And now we wait. Oh, wow. I still got 2 different fish to go, and if I get a few other things, we probably could have already been there, but you just gotta make sure that you're keeping an eye on you, what fish you're gonna put where, what their needs are, how much space you have left in the tank. Here we have just an enormous amount of space left. Where are these? Okay. Lionfish eats crustaceans. And panther grouper eats crustaceans, so we could not put the hermit crab in there. We could put some of our other crabs, though, when we get them. Alright, now we are into the last fish up this rank. That's usually an indication that we're about to go up. Okay, fine, I'll take those out and put them in there just that way nothing goes down in prestige anymore. We'll change them around here in a moment, and we're not going to go down too far, I would assume, not at this point. At this point it's just bored guests and an influx of new guests. I keep teetering it around. Your sim has to go to the bathroom. Those lionfish growing is going to be really, really nice for us. And we're not quite at the end goal of this level yet, but we're getting close. We'll rank up, see if there's anything sciencey we can do. Okay. Blue tubular sponge. Oops. Okay. Let's unlock that power light. Porcupine Puffer, that is a new one I'm assuming that we can download. It is. Let's go ahead and do that. And there we go, it doesn't have a chem genus in that tank, and it's in rocks. So we're doing pretty alright. Got us another offer there. They give us the toadstool leather coral. If we make a tank that has that. And, okay, the power pump is the first one that allows you to connect to two tanks. Gotcha. Let me Belfast in case we got anything coming up here that requires one. With rounded edges, although it's looking like it does not. Alright, so we've expanded for our next tank that will be coming out. It's going to be the Belfast. That is a curved tank, so currently we do not have anything that requires a curve, and I don't think we will see one, but soon enough we will. I think in the next scenario, actually. As you can see there, check the message logs for those two, because we won't be able to download them. That's a wimp, cannot be housed with a bully, obviously. Oh yeah, the jellyfish. They will also have a completely different requirement too for tanks. We will get to those soon enough. Alright, we are currently in the black for our salary, of course. You can see. It might help if I put more vending machines in, but I'm not completely concerned about that right now, if I'm honest. Anyone who thinks, anyone rather who thinks this place sucks. Or is it just people getting tired? Yep, people getting tired of seeing stuff that they've actively walked up to and seen. That sounds like a their problem, not a my problem. We'll go for the schooling banner for the show next. You know, if we turn this around, put that here, put that there. We could use a lot more of that tank space around the edge. Alright. We now have our new tank set. Let me go ahead and pull out our nice new power pump. Then we can stack a few extras on, extra things on. So now we actually want to put a large filter here, a large filter here. The large heater here, here. And a large heater here. And what we can do, because that pump is pumping through both tanks, when that new protein skimmer comes out, we will put it on one. We'll watch it affect both tanks. Here we go, got a couple sponge sinks there. And let's go ahead and put some mussels a little bit closer, or cockles rather, a little bit closer to this tank. The mussels a little closer to this tank. And we're going to put a cave in it. And once the bannerfish are done, we'll actually pop them in this tank here. Because that'll have sufficient water quality, heating, and we'll have 3 different plans. Because I'm getting a jump start on that. Alright, that protein skimmer I was talking about before. See how it just kind of tag teams the system? Then raises both? Yeah, that's the way we go. And now we're done on science research. Usually you're going to be a lot further ahead on that. So a day after our moray here grows, that other, the puffer will be ready to trade in. Alright, and well, we're halfway there. Oh yeah, I need to check the power light. Can't place it on that one. Can, however, place it on this one. And bannerfish don't mind the light. There's 4 of those. I'll have to zooplankton down there as well, so that way you don't have to run all over. That you being the entire staff, rather. Yeah, because we don't need to, I'm not going to actually download the fuzzy dwarf lionfish, the coral beauty, or the humpback snapper. Just because that's really not going to get us to our goal. We are trying to make it a little bit speedier. And I know, considering how long this video is, that's kind of a laugh, but more importantly, we are being reasonable. I've already done a full playthrough of this, so I'm not as antsy to make sure that I get, you know, each one little fish in a tank. That's what sandbox is for. If I thought it would help, then I would absolutely say, hey, you should definitely do this. However, currently, if you want to go the fun route, absolutely take full advantage and do the humpback snapper, coral beauty, and the fuzzy dwarf lionfish. But currently, you do not need to. So if you're just trying to beat the level, get what you need to and roll on through. Because we're already set now, we're just waiting on... We have an empty tank. Just taking prestige hit after prestige hit. But we also have this one here. All kinds of stuff going on. Hey, we got the blue tubules. We'll start on the lionfish, just for it to be completely pointless. Alright, and with that, that is the Elmshorn level completed. Next one will be Valberg. Thank you once again for stopping by, and we will catch you on the next VOD.